keeping him from shooting his shot is that black women are not his preference.
Do I have to be the one? Okay, I'm going to say it. No, I'm going to say it because I don't think they going to hear it if maybe a woman don't say it. So I'm going to say it. Saying that you are not his preference, I think, is the nice way of saying that he prefers not black women, because most black women are combative and argumentative. Not to say all, but a lot of us are. And it comes with that independent spirit that Destiny's Child told y'all to have right before Beyonce went off to got married. I come to find that most men don't want to deal with the headache of telling women that that's what it is because of the combativeness and arguments that comes with saying this. I don't care if y'all call me a pick-me. I don't care if y'all say whatever y'all want. But for the women who get it, you will get it. Now, do other races have arguments? Yes, they do. However, they are not trained in it as a lot of us are. White women, other cultures, they have been trained to honor the position of the male in the family, of the husband and the fatherhood. The mass level of us didn't grow up with a father either in the household or even around. So we wasn't trained in that. So what they're really saying is, you don't know how to respect me. You don't listen to me when I try to tell you what I want, and you argue me and invalidate what I'm saying. So I'm going to do this route because it's easier than to try to get a whole race of women to change and understand. Now, this is not all men, this is not all women, but it's quite a lot. And I'm speaking from experience. I was just as combative on the feminist train. The feminist movement tricked us all. So did Black Lives Matter. But that's another topic. But take what you want, leave what you don't. But don't say ain't nobody try to tell you. At the very least, examine it.
What's really sad is that up until this date, this present day, I have never been treated good by a black woman. I have never been treated good by women that are associated with black women, such as Hispanic women or Caucasian women that grow up in the hood. I have never been treated good by any woman that I've ever dealt with my whole entire life. Not one. Not one. And no matter what I've done, overextending myself, I've never gotten any ROIs. Never. No matter. I've been a better stepfather than I've ever been able to be a father. None of it ever appreciated. None of it. I've been used. I've been abused. I've been fucking manipulated. I've been taken advantage of. I've been lied on. Everything by a woman. Everything. I have 2 sets of women that have 3 of my children that I don't get to raise. I don't get to play catch with my kids. My kids don't get to go into any extracurricular activities. I pay for these things. I've paid for piano for my son. I've paid for tennis for my son. I used to take my son to basketball games all the time. We used to go to basketball games, NBA, WNBA. I signed him up so he could be in the basketball camp. Never got to go. I've done so much with these women, and they just turn around and burn me, and I don't understand it. I was a stepfather for this woman that I took care of her 2 children. I spent thousands of dollars on this woman, and you know what she did? She was getting fucked by ASAP Ferg, and then she brought me an STD. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit. I'm going to keep everything 100. She was getting fucked by a rapper while I was watching her kids. I had to go through her phone, and when I was going through her phone that I paid for the phone bill, she fought me over the phone and then destroyed stuff in my house and then called the police on me because she was caught cheating after I spent thousands of dollars on this woman. These women don't do anything for me. Nothing. Like, when I tell you I'm so done dealing with these kind of women, it's past the point of pathetic. It's past the point of pathetic. It's like We're dealing with so many women that are children. They never grew up. These are children stuck in adult bodies. Biologically, you age, but mentally, you don't. And all of these women just condone their friends' behavior. They don't stop it. They don't say anything. You know why? Because they didn't come from a good household. So they don't have the discernment to say, well, they say bitch all the time. They don't say, bitch, you wrong. What you doing is wrong. And you shouldn't be doing that. You know what they do? They laugh, oh girl, They're destroying our communities. They're destroying our families, relationships, households. I grew up in a family that we all got to hang out with each other, growing up with cousins. These kids, my kids don't even know my side of the family because their parents are holding them on their sides of the family. My side of the family is bigger than your side. My grandmother had 10 kids. Each of her 10 kids had 5 kids, and now we're all adults and all of us have kids. You're just holding my kids and housing them in a house, and they're not doing anything. And they don't know anybody. And they're sitting around and they can't do anything. They don't play the game. They don't do nothing. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. You know how many things I've done growing up as a child? I just said in my last video, I ran track. We was at convention. I was running track. I was doing basketball. Fucking because of me, I brought home a third place chess trophy. I won chess. You know, it was 1,000 people in the chess competition. I came in third place. My brother Dion taught me how to play chess. I learned from my brother how to play chess. My children can't even be around each other. They don't even they'll never be able to learn from their brother. I did javelin, shot put, fucking discus, the high jump, like so many things that I was able to do. I've done karate. I've sung in the choir. I've played on basketball teams. I was on the hockey team. I was on baseball teams. I was on football teams. I was rollerblading. I used to jump ramps with my bike. I fucking skateboarded. So many things that I've done that these kids are not getting the chance to be able to do. Because of an attitude of a villain that just wants to hold them. And then on top of the fact that the villain never did anything, all they did was watch TV. They watched the Disney Channel, or they looked at commercials and said, oh, I want that, I want that. And now all of the women that said, I want that, they're all prostitutes now. They're all prostitutes, selling their bodies to buy materialistic things that they never got growing up. Well, guess what? When we grew up, my parents didn't give us shit. I'm out here giving women $2,500 allowance. You know, I got $20 allowance every 3 months. And my dad was the super. I had to do the garbage. I had to sweep the building. I had to sweep outside. I had to mop the building. I had to clean everything. And I had to do my father's job. And I got $20 allowance every 3 months. This is why I became a hustler. And I knew how to make money on my own. This shit that we're living in is fucking sad. It's sad. And it's even more sad that every woman that I've ever encountered my whole life has done me dirty. And she's used me, and then she used the police to steal my stuff, take my things from me after I said, listen, I'm done with this. These women cheat on me. They do me fucking filthy. They steal my money. They steal my belongings. They take things from me. Then they get me locked up so I can't retrieve my stuff. But they don't understand. You're going to go to hell. I don't do nothing to nobody. I live my life the righteous way. I wait for you to do something to me. Because I'm walking with a lot of pain. I'm dealing with a lot of heat in my heart. And when I say I don't do nothing to nobody, I deal with God. I give everything to God. All of my sins, I have to repent. But let me tell you something. When I wait for people to do something with me, remember, when you did what you did, it was your turn when you got the chance to do what you do. Now, when it's my turn, I'm going to flame you. But I stopped doing that. I just give everything to God. You know what I started doing? I started saying, hey, problems, meet God. You ever introduce your problems to God? I have.